To avoid further violence following the U.S. Capitol riots, some big tech companies are suspending access to Parler, a social media site created by two University of Denver graduates.
KRDO News Channel 13's Jen Moynihan is live in Colorado Springs with details. Jen.
Yeah, Colorado legal experts I spoke with today say while there are concerns about any lasting effects this might have on online speech overall, it doesn't apply to the First Amendment.
Many social media and big tech companies are taking action following last week's riots at the Capitol. The latest move coming from Apple, Google, and Amazon, removing the social media site Parler from their platforms.
People have this view that the First Amendment protects all of our rights to speak freely and that no one can interfere with it.
Those actions now raising concerns about freedom of speech. Stephen ZANSBERG, who specializes in First Amendment law, says there's no violation.
Any of those entities are private entities, not the government. And the First Amendment applies only to the government. So there really isn't any First Amendment free speech issue.
University of Colorado, Colorado Springs political science professor Josh DUNN agrees.
Are private corporations, and so they do have the authority to restrict who is going to be on their platforms and use their resources.
The decision to drop the social media site created by two University of Denver graduates is based on the grounds that Parler allows posts that incite violence. The University of Denver even issuing a statement in response today condemning any and all calls to violence, insurrection, or sedition.
Even though there's not a First Amendment question, there's the broader question about what kind of free speech culture do we have.
Both ZANSBERG and DUNN point to recent talks among lawmakers about a provision of the Communications Decency Act
that provides immunity for intermediaries on the internet for liability for making decisions about what to put on their websites or what third parties post on their websites.
Now, both experts I spoke with today agree if actions were taken to limit the level of immunity that these platforms have, it would be a statutory issue, not a constitutional one. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Jen Moynihan, KRDO News Channel 13.
Very interesting to look at the laws there, Jen. Thanks.